Hi, I'm George Strickland, and I'm here with my co-host Cynthia Ming, and we're here at the Chinese Wushu Academy in New York City. Cindy?
George, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming down, you and the guys. It's great.
It's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tell us about your academy and what people can learn here.
Sure. Okay, well, Chinese Wushu is a performing martial art from China. Wushu is the term from Mandarin, meaning martial art, whereas Kung Fu means skill that transcends surface beauty. So I can say that all of you guys have good Kung Fu in the TV business. Wushu, however, means martial art. The Chinese believe in yin and yang, and that's a natural law. Yang is very active, yin is recessive. So you have two types of schools. Yang is active, jumping around, hard, cardiovascular, sweating, and we've seen a lot of those Chinese martial arts here on the show. Yin, the category, is internal, so then you must have Tai Chi. The Chinese believe you cannot operate in natural law and have harmony and health without both. So you can't just be like a big, strong guy and not have some kind of internal addressing. As with, you cannot be just soft and mellow and, hey man, be mellow without some kind of dynamic tension that's important in natural law. So here in the Chinese Wushu Academy, we offer both schools for health of exercise, and that's what we do here.
All right, who introduced you to Wushu?
Oh, well, that's a story and a half. Well, I started as a modern dancer, and I was doing all kinds of dance, ballet, jazz, you name it. And it was actually a cousin of mine who said, I've got tickets for this Wushu team from China. And this was about 16 years ago. And I saw this, and I saw this girl put her leg in the air with a sword, and I said, that's it, I want to learn. But there was no place to learn. You had to go to China. And at that time, the doors were closed to Americans. They weren't quite closed, but it was very difficult to get there. So I studied traditional Kung Fu with Sifu Sam Lung, who's been on the show many times. And then I traveled to Boston, and I studied Wushu with a woman who arrived here in 1975, Master Bo Sim Mark. And she was really the first person to bring Wushu over here. And so that was like my first experiences with it. And then I was lucky enough to travel to China with a group of Americans, and that's what we did. Was we went to study Wushu 6 days a week at the Beijing Institute of Phys Ed, and then we brought in a Beijing Wushu team, and we studied there at their professional school twice, and that was for another 2 summers, and that was 6 days a week, and you worked three hours a day, you rested, you got up again, and you got up again from your nap, and you trained again for another 3 or 4 hours, and you learned everything, and you were with national champions of the country.